Hey, what's going on, guys? So today, just a little quick innovation engineering. Instead of buying the part, I'll make it a little bit better, if you know what I mean. But anyways, today is a 2007 or '08 Sienna. Yeah, '08 Sienna. So the customer calls. The parking, the shifter goes up and down, but it's not selecting on the dash, and the car is not moving. Or he doesn't want to start because it's not. Let's say that it's in park. So essentially, let's just say, let me reverse this so I can show you guys what's going on. Oh. Okay. So essentially, what's going on is that. Okay, let me see here. Oops, sorry, focus there. Okay, so the customer calls, and the car is in reverse. The car is not going to start because it's in gear. Okay, now after you take all this apart, which is not too hard, it's pretty straightforward and simple, you come to find out that your selector here is bad. Now, the selector, after you take all this stuff out, this is the one that goes to the transmission and the one that selects. And then this is the little arm. It doesn't have the little copper thing. It's supposed to have like a little rubber mesh that over time they do get what do you call rotted out, and they start breaking apart. So after you take all this stuff apart, the engineering side of me, and not wanting to wait for ordering another little plastic piece, and I don't even know how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like 30-40 bucks, I'm assuming, or going to the dealership for it. Yeah, it's gonna make your life easier, but at the same time, I did this under 5 minutes, so it shouldn't really, doesn't simplify as long as you have the tools. So what I did is, I have a little copper pipe that I had, that it fitted perfectly inside the hole. I cut it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, so I cut it to fit the hole, size wise, perfect. It fits in there perfectly fine. Then what I did is, voila, 5 cents. I drill a hole right through it. Pulled the hole, 5 cents right there. 5 cents. That's all it's costing you so far. And then you do a little pinhole. I don't know if you can focus it there. Drill a little pinhole, and then you pull your pin all the way across. Make it nice and neat. There you go. Now that is not gonna come out at all. The copper is not gonna go off. It's not gonna break. Nothing is gonna happen. And let's see how this thing shifts. See if I can focus there. Ooh, like butter, brand new. There we go. So that is a perfect solution. Why? The clip is going to retain everything in place. The copper is going to make sure that everything stays lined up and there's no play, and it's not going to wear out. And the little 5 cents is just like a little washer. If you have a washer, that would work perfect. But 5 cents made everything a little bit tight, so everything is as it should be. And that's that. And then obviously the hardest part was to disassemble the whole dash and be able to take the whole plastic and all that, but it's pretty straightforward, self-explanatory. You got a cover here that has all these little plugs on, all these plugs on it. It has a bolt here, so you got to take the plastic here, the trim here has a little nut here. You put all those clips, they pop off. You have a bolt here. Supposed to have another bolt here that holds this plastic. There's a shield that goes here that you take that off with the bolt there, and there's another bolt here, little plastic bolts like this. Okay, You take those off. You take this panel off. You unclick everything, so you got nothing in the way. Sorry. Then you go up here. You got this little trims. Little trims that go there. Those trims, what I did is I stick a, I don't know if I have it here with me, but oh, right there, that right there. I stick it between the black piece and the chrome trim, and just pop it on the corner there, right here. Pop it a little bit, and then you can unclick it. It's all plastic clips. Then you gotta do the same thing on the other side. On the other side, you have the same little plastic clips for that one there, and then another one here, and then you have one bolt that goes here and one over here in the bottom inside the glove box. You do have to take this inner piece out and the AC vent that goes in that corner here. Take that off so you can see this bolt, and then that one you can obviously see it. You don't have to take the glove box, but if you do, might as well, you know, whatever, it's not gonna make an issue. And then you got all your little plugs for the same trim here. Then after you do that, the black piece that covers the whole dash, this is obviously bolt on, so you unscrew it. You take the trim, you pop it off, you put this to the lower section so that you can take it all off. Then the big plastic piece that goes around this, it has a bolt here and it has another bolt here that holds the little hanger thing that it has on the outside. So it bolts onto that, it bolts onto here, and then it just literally slides right off. So when you're gonna go and put it back together, there's some extra plugs. I don't know what these plugs are for, but they were just sitting there. So I'm assuming it had something else or another option for something, I don't know. But it's not on here, so you are gonna have extra plugs. But the ones that belong where they belong, it should be able to click it back on. So yeah, that's your fix. 5 cents and a little piece of copper. And the little pin. As a pin you can use anything, but right there. That's it. That's a fix. A little piece of copper. That's a bushing. 5 cents. That's a washer. Drill a hole and a pin, and that's never gonna break. The next time this breaks is gonna be probably the actual nipple or the shifter itself. But it's not gonna fail because of that crappy Toyota engineering. Oh man, I don't like Toyotas, if you can tell. But anyways, to the next job, I just gotta put all this stuff back together again and go on to the next customer. Alrighty. To the next one, guys. Stay safe with the whole coronavirus and all that, and keep the car on the road. Yeah, it's not much else. Alright guys, till the next one. If you have any question, I'm glad to answer. You know, I try to answer everybody, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Alright, later.